And we are back. Now that I've done that shrine, the spikes are gone. Now this is gonna be kind of a long video. It's the next two shrines are close together. They're right around here, but they are rather high up. And there's also this annoying Octorok. First one we've seen. Cryonis will not work. And I think... that works. Bomb has or remote bombs have good radius. Oh, top quality steak. Interesting. There are some salespeople who will try to swindle you in a way or two, but man, this one, I mean, it's kind of expensive, 60 rupees for these things. Like, yeah, no, we're not having that. We're just gonna go on our merry way. Oh, see, I could have just killed that goat and I would have gotten some meat from that, but I did not. I'm just not really one to, go out of my way to kill animals. They tend to run away anyways. So this is kind of an overlook kind of place. I don't think I should have tossed that down. Would have been nice to have those apples, but okay. Alright. More climbing. We have a lot of climbing to do, as you can see on the topographical, map. And there's a lot. I tried to climb up, but I couldn't, so I'm gonna try and go around. But for now, I have these annoying enemies to deal with. Now then. Now I can actually pick up some those things, those fish. Fish are pretty good. Yeah, give you a whole heart. I think a hearty bass can give you 2 hearts. So those are pretty valuable, especially if you're not cooking anything like I am. Come on. That was a close one. If you run out of stamina in water, you will drown. So you need to be careful. Oh, just noticed something. On the, it's kind of hard to see. There's swift violets there. Pretty good place to pick some up, actually. They can be pretty valuable if you're gonna put some improvements to your armor, like your climber's bandana, actually. But I am not one to do that either. I don't think I'm going to be upgrading my equipment. So no upgrades to stamina, equipment, and no cooking. I feel like that's a little unfair. Although I will need to be very careful. There are some rather powerful enemies, so I might actually upgrade my armor one day. Or I could just buy some strong stuff from the shop. Come on, Link, you can do it. All the way up. I might actually cut this out. Yeah. Oh, I couldn't even get my stamina back. Oh, man. I see a space I can climb up there. I don't know why I talk like that. I think I can make it here. It's still too steep. But not too high. I think I can make this one. Finally. Now it's a lot more climbing to do. Nice thing you can do is try sprinting while climbing. And it gives you a little bit more of a boost than you would get if you were just climbing. I think. I'm not really sure. It is faster though. That I think is the case. I think I can maybe stand on a slightly less steep edge of the mountain. I gotta let go. Okay. Oh, we're getting really high up now. You can hear... Well, you can hear music beats. You can also hear... You can hear the wind howling along the mountainside. I kind of actually like how the stamina system works in this game. When you're not overexerting yourself, it's not too hard. You know, you can see it like takes like a split second to start refueling, and there you go. I think in the first game that kind of appeared in Skyward Sword, you know, I mean the previous game in the series, in effect. Essentially, like as you know, the name of the series, you know. It had a stamina system too, much like this, but it recharged really slowly. But there were some ways for you to get new, like stamina. There were stamina fruit, so you had to go to a certain spot to pick up the fruit, or to just kind of automatically grab it, like you would a coin in Super Mario or something. It was I think this is better, where you can just rely on the recharge and upgrade the length or the size of the stamina wheel if you want. We are finally coming up on it. You can hear it. You have to be in a certain radius, which also includes height, which is why you didn't notice it before, as I was going along in the lower parts of this, these twin peaks, that's what they're called, or dueling peaks, like they're in a duel, right? Yeah, dueling peaks. Yeah, there's that map. You see, oh, you actually see one shrine up there. You have to go all the way up there. Uh-oh. There's actually a pretty interesting Korok seed you can get here. Kind of see what might I have to do. So, usually when you push a rock and you get a Korok seed from it, it's usually you have to get it into a hole. But this one's actually different. You don't see a hole, but you see these two trees. It's a goal. And there you have it. Yeah, haha. I'm not really gonna cut out this Korok seed stuff. It only takes a few seconds. And there's so many of them, really. If I have my wits about me, I shall find hundreds. Well, maybe not hundreds, but 100, most likely. At some point. They will be useful later. Actually, quite like in a place around here. Although I don't really get to, spoiler, I won't really get to what those Koroks help with until I actually get to, well, for a while, you know, I will get to it, but I haven't actually recorded getting the Koroks to whoever buys them. So Twin Peaks or Dueling Peaks have twin memories. You don't want to. I keep saying Twin Peaks because, you know, there's a series, I guess, called Twin Peaks. Capture. Capturing is a very useful thing that the Nintendo Switch can do. Now the reason why I did that capture is right here. The memory is the answer to the other one. Well, I don't really need to remember specifically. I can just take a little capture, save it for later. Ooh, I like the look of the sunset there. A nice red sunset that I just kind of looked past. Maybe from here, yeah. A nice deep orange hue. You can see all the towers in the distance. And of course, the castle. Hyrule Castle. Swamped in the calamity, the malice. The calamitous malice. Actually kind of rhymes. Oh boy. This is a tough one. In fact, so the weird thing is that from here, I don't think that there's a way up. I mean, maybe if you had some extra stamina, you could maybe make that, but... Oh, and it's getting cold. Yeah, I'm not feeling this one. I don't want to be losing hearts while I'm running out of stamina, too. I don't have any warm clothing, either. I'll probably get some later on, you know, somehow. Although, warm clothing is few and far between. I don't really know. I know of one place where I can get some more warm clothing. Come to think of it. Yeah. The way I want to go about this game is I want to get to it like the new Super Mario Bros. Set, you know. As Ben Yahtzee Croshaw said, grasslands, desert, ocean, jungle, ice world, fire world, boss. Although, if you want to go by 8 worlds, it would be like grasslands, desert, ocean, jungle, probably mountain, I guess, or maybe ice world mountain, but ice, you know, as I said, it gets really cold, but there is a mountainous region where I can get some warm clothing with which to sustain myself against the harsh weather. Although I'm not really keen on buying stuff. So perhaps I might not even purchase things. But I am gonna get some rupees here and there, so I might as well use them, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think that would be too much of a benefit. Although there are ways to go, like, to go around harsh weather that that I can get my hands on. So yeah, grasslands, desert, ocean, jungle, mountain, ice world, and then there would be sky, actually. Sky is always the 7th one. Sky, then fire world with the boss. Yes. Although I don't think I'll be going to a fire world. There's only one way to go through the volcano, Death Mountain, without just roasting to pieces. I mean, I could just keep eating a bunch of food and then find a way to, I guess, trade some things for what's it called? Like armor. There's armor that protects you against that. Which I could purchase. But again, I don't like purchasing. But then again, I might have to, except not really. I don't know. Enough thinking about what's ahead. What's here? Some pretty easy to get chests. Some pretty cool weapons. Good rewards for climbing so high after all this time. Yeah, this one. Okay, so it's 2, 3, 5, skip 1, 4, and 1. Let's see if I really remember it. As you can see, I got the game Katamari Damacy Reroll, which is basically a remake of a PlayStation 2 game. So it's like a decade-old game, but it's still pretty fun. I don't think it was really expensive. It was maybe like 20 bucks, $20. Maybe the base price is that. There's another game like that called Okami, similar to, like, say, Twilight Princess. I don't really know if I'd really want to play that, but anyways, the game I did get, pretty good. It's like the first in the series. You just, you know, roll around a ball and pick stuff up. Although the controls can be kind of complicated. You'd have to change them if you want to just kind of mess with motion controls, or just use the different, like the 2 different sticks for different purposes. The control sticks, the joysticks. I don't like this weapon. It's outdated. I think I can get another one in here. Nice jump there. What side is it on? What side is it on? Should have gotten this when I first came here, but it's okay. Like, you know, 20 seconds to go pick up a nice spear. Oops. I did not mean to make that capture. You can actually see I've made quite a few captures of Minecraft. I've been playing that a lot, but now I'm going to be playing this more as my go-to podcast and audiobook game. I guess I could kind of list off the audiobooks and podcasts I listen to, but they're kind of a genre that not everyone's into, you know? Suffice it to say, they could be kind of controversial. Not like, oh, you know, dangerous, but... well... just kind of, like, a bit too thought-provoking. To some sentiments, you know, you might think. Anyway, I'll be playing this game for quite some time, going out parts, playing along.